swatted away, pass incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to slam it. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Barrels ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on 3rd down to get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Otis. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Red Hawks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring in every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Hawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll pull it down.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Miranda. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Red Hawks are rolling down the field.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
He's got it on the right. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's now second and goal.
Second down, he'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Redhawks. Quick strike. They'll test the right side. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hauls it in. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Redhawks in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just keep slinging it. Got a man. It's Aurora. Ripping through the defense. And the catch. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pressure coming. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Here's the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Oh, better look out. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Miranda. Breaks into the open. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. And the Red Hawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Oh, they're after him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Don't forget.
Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on first. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making checks. Still looking on the move. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Michigan, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The Red Hawks headed quickly to the line.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Leaves it with the back. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Got his man quickly. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Chester. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dan.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Chester.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Chester. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Miami, Ohio, 31. Eastern Michigan, 28.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Redhawks want to move quickly.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the 2nd half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Eastern Michigan, 28.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
With the catch, it's Miranda.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Bring in the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Finds his tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Chester. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Chester. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Chester. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Chester. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. quick completion to the right. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the left. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered